Okay, here we are doing the last boss of the DLC. Well, the first DLC anyway. Black Flame Friede? Black Flame Friede? I have no idea how you're supposed to pronounce it. No clue. But she's apparently a nun, because she starts out as sister. This is attempt number, I don't know, 300, maybe? Seriously, this fight is ridiculous. But spoilers ahead, this is the one and only successful run of this. You'll notice my armor is different, because I decided let's put on some heavier armor. Maybe that'll help. And it turned out, yes, heavier armor did help. Also, as I was doing this, I was in very much a Bloodborne and Dark Souls 2 mindset through most of this Dark Souls 3 playthrough, because I was doing very little in the way of blocking. I was almost entirely dependent on dodging and moving around, and you just sort of forget in Dark Souls 2, and especially Bloodborne, that blocking is an option. So, yeah. So you'll see me several times actually just raise the shield, which I think if you watch the rest of my playthrough, the rest of my boss fights rather, I don't think you see me do that much at all. Or at all? Someone correct me if I'm wrong. Someone go through all those videos and double check my gibberish. And here I was thinking like, yeah, this is not going well. But yeah, took a hit of Sunny D, and this gent showed up. I remember when I summoned him the first time I was doing this fight. Why is he not with me? Did I not actually summon him? And there were numerous attempts where I'm just fighting the first phase of this fight too. And it wasn't until, hours later when I finally beat the first phase, I noticed, oh, he shows up for the second phase. And if my experience is any indication, he dies promptly in the third phase. I'm not sure if he makes it to the end of this or not, because it's been a while since I recorded this. So we have a birdman wielding a cereal bowl after us. I guess it could also be a punch bowl. On his scale, it's kind of hard to determine what it is. I mean, to us it would be a punch bowl, but to him it might be a cereal bowl. And yeah. Midway through the fight, I retrieved my 0 souls, which tells you how good this was going. That at a certain point, just like, I don't care about the few thousand souls that are on me. I just want this over. Yeah. She starts doing dark attacks, mixing it up with the frost. Yeah, I mean, is it sexist to make like a PMS joke right now? Is that not okay anymore? Because I'd like to point out I didn't actually make them. I'm asking if it would be considered offensive by today's standards to do. Although I'm sure some of the more sensitive people would be like, well, just asking if it's offensive is offensive. I have no tolerance for those people. What do they call them? I don't know. I just call them whiny assholes, but that's just me. I'm sure they have like a more official title. And here we see me trying to melee it up. And I quickly abandoned the strategy because I realized now that that's not where my strength lies. I'm told that this boss is actually parryable and even can be staggered, but I personally have not witnessed these things, and I definitely did not have the skill to pull either of those things. Now, in most of my other playthroughs, the NPC I summon dies almost immediately during this phase. The fact he's lasting this long is unusual. It's an anomaly. But he didn't last forever, as you're getting the message. It's just there. I'm not actually sure what the frostbitten status effect does. I noticed I got it several times during this expansion, and I couldn't really tell you what it did. I think it might slow stamina recovery, but it doesn't really seem to. Or maybe it's, if anyone knows, you can in the comments, let me know, because I'm too lazy to look it up. And yes, I realize Google could answer this question, like, immediately. Here I'm going, I'm like, okay. In my head, just don't choke. Don't choke. And there, I almost put the controller in. It's like, yeah, he's dead. Nope. Glad I exercised some caution. Then she's finally dead. In total honesty, I almost forgot to record this because I was so excited.